Hey, it's Leanne and Simon here on Loving Life Now for our topic today, the biggest stoppers of them all. And hey, over there on Instagram.
Hey, we're live on Instagram. G'day, good evening.
And we're going to wait for a few people. I'm going to do. I have no idea. I'm going to do some sharing and you can talk.
Bruce Partridge, g'day, welcome to you, buddy. Hi to our followers over there on Instagram. We've got Jeff Freedom of Wealth. Got some others
We've got
joining.
Agatha on Facebook. Hey, Agatha.
Hi, we've got a great topic covering this evening called the biggest stopper of them all. Lee and I are going to have a conversation around what that biggest stopper of them all is. And I'm sure we know what it is, but we'll talk about it anyway and have a bit of a chat around it. So if you've just joined us, we're live on Facebook and also streaming live on Instagram. So big hi to our followers over there on Instagram this evening. Stick around. We'll be here for about 30 minutes, no longer. And a great personal development topic called the biggest stopper of them all. And for the last two episodes, Lee, we've concentrated on the stoppers. And this is the third in the series. So the last one was eliminating them. And the first one was identifying them. Mm-hmm. So first of all, we identified the stoppers in our life. Last week, we spoke about how to deal with the stoppers and how to eliminate them. And this week, we're talking about what is the biggest stopper of them all?
I'm just doing some sharing. I'm nearly done.
So I'm excited to talk about that. And g'day over there, Peggy. It's probably Peggy's daughter.
Holly.
That's probably Holly.
right.
Jeff's over there, and also somebody else said good evening. It says Sane Ferriat. Peggy says Leanne's over there on Instagram as well.
Peter's over here. Hello,
Kerry Young, hey to you. And we've got a heap of people watching and following, so it's really great. I'm feeling all fresh with a new haircut, a bit shorter than normal.
It's actually spiky. Yeah. I like it. Look, turn to the side.
Bit of a new look.
It's got a spike going on at the back.
Bit of a new look. But yeah.
And after a new look, you just wanted to copy me with my new look.
Just wanted to, you got to look good when you look good. You can't be in COVID not looking good, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, get a haircut, make yourself feel good. Hi guys, happy to be here, says Roz.
Peggy said it's me, Peggy.
Oh, thanks Peggy, thanks for clarifying. Look, my daughter's joined us. Hi Lexi Lou.
Hey,
over there on Instagram.
I just realised people could see my legs over on that one, so I thought I'd better sit nice.
So look, as we said, great topic this evening, the biggest stopper of them all. So we're going to just jump right into it and talk about it because
skinhead.
This... What was that?
Bernie said you're a skinhead.
Yeah, it's a bit... It's a bit short, but...
We wouldn't go that far. But...
No. But, got a bit of body to the top and a bit of a new style.
I like it. Bit funky.
All right, so where do we start with this? I mean, we've spoken about stoppers and the biggest stopper of them all. So one stopper that you're yet to recognise in your life or that we've yet to discuss. It's sort of come up a little bit.
People definitely recognise it.
People recognise it, but it's the one stopper in our life, and it's going to be
can't get rid of.
It's going to be the biggest stopper of them all. It doesn't matter what you try and do.
You can't move away. You can't disown them.
The stopper's going to hang around. They're not like the person that we spoke about last week that was a guest in your house.
Yep.
Can't really get rid of the guest in the house in a nice way.
Can't boot them out.
So we're going to talk about what is that biggest stopper? Well, you've allowed...
It's you.
Oh,
I mean me.
It's not me, it's you. You mean it's yourself.
It's you.
Don't blame me, I'm not a stopper. For you.
It's Leanne and Slick Simon.
Leanne and Slick Simon. Good on you, Nick.
Bruce says it's him. Okay, well, we'll give it to you
Bruce. Bruce. All right, Bruce, you're the stopper. All right, so no, it's you're right.
Ourself, yes.
You've allowed all the info as you've developed into a human being to be accepted into your belief systems, whether it be through your upbringing, your education, influences in your life, people that have influenced you both positively and negatively, and they allow you to develop your own belief system around what you think is right and what you think is wrong and what you stand for in life. And that's going to influence you, and it's going to influence your beliefs about what you believe is possible in your life. So, Lee, is there situations in your life that you think are, circumstances that people have influenced your life and that's sort of rubbed off on you and you've became your own stopper about something?
Oh, I can't think of an example right now, but yes.
Really?
There would be many times, for sure.
You're not good on the spot, are you?
No, I'm not good on the spot. You've got to prepare me on these things. But no, there would definitely be plenty of times. And you know what the biggest thing is, whether you take on board or not what the person's trying to do and say and all of that kind of stuff. So,
well, it's the way it's who we become, right? So we're influenced by so many different things in our life, and if we allow, we can either reject or accept the stopper's comments, and by accepting them, then we actually become responsible for those outcomes in our own life, and it actually influences who we are.
Yep.
And that influences us becoming our own worst stopper, because we believe it to be true. If somebody says that, no, you can't do that, or no, you can't go and climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge because you'd be too scared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if somebody said that to you, no, you can't climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge, you haven't got a hope in hell of doing that, Lee.
Guess what? I'm doing it because
you are
you said
chicken.
that.
You're a chicken shit, and you just won't do it. Like, if you allowed that to happen, would you?
Well, if you took on board their comments, you probably wouldn't do it.
No.
But if you were like, no, suck it to you, I'm going to do it anyway.
That's right. Well, that's about strength in personality, right?
Yeah.
So it's about having the strength, but it's also about recognising that you don't want to be your own worst stopper.
Mm-hmm. Natasha said, never tell me I can't do anything, it drives me.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's like,
exactly.
okay, well, I need to do it more now.
Who else we got over here? We've got some other followers over there on Instagram. So thanks for joining us live on Insta this evening. And we're streaming live on Facebook with this great topic, the biggest stopper of them all. And we'd love some feedback. We'd love you to share with us a little bit about what's one thing in your life where you've been influenced by a stopper and you've actually taken that on board and believed
and
it.
Stopped doing whatever
Stopped yourself
that was.
doing it, right?
Yeah.
It might be that you were going to be a dancer and someone told you you couldn't dance. It'd be like someone telling you that you can't sing. Don't give up your day job.
I've been told that a few times.
So you stopped singing and thought, no, I can never sing. Maybe you can. Maybe you can sing really
You
well.
just need some lessons.
Maybe you need to sing in the shower more.
No,
don't
don't try that.
All right, so share with us, is there a situation, have a think about it, is there a situation in your life where you've been influenced by a stopper and it's then influenced who you're being, and you've then taken that on board and stopped yourself from doing something? And this can be something that you've overcome, but something that you were aware of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at some stage in your life, you became aware of it.
And you might have only realised after the fact too.
Yeah.
You might not have realised straight up front.
And you might have now corrected it, and you might now be great with it and have
Lee
no
can
problem.
sing on TikTok. And Natasha, it's lip syncing.
It is.
Just saying.
No, let her
It's
believe it.
lip-syncing.
Yeah, you are good.
TikTok is all about lip syncing. Someone else told me the other day, because I posted one of my videos, the strong woman one.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh my God, you're a great singer. I'm like, I wish I could take that, but I'm not.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. That,
There's Laju's posted, I was told I could never get my visa, but that drove me to find a solution even more. Now I'm just weeks away from getting it. Woohoo!
excellent. Visa for where?
Australia,
what?
maybe?
I don't know. Come on, Laju, share that a little bit more. I got told.
Elaborate.
All right, I got my
And Karen,
visa. Maybe my
Karen
visa
got
live
her
here.
eyes done.
Karen
Like
Murphy?
Rach did. Yeah,
Did she?
she's got a second one done. She's probably watching us with one eye right now.
Or maybe she's got those special glasses
No,
on.
she had one eye patched up.
okay.
So congrats, Karen. I'm excited. We need to get Simon to do it.
Hi, Karen. Well,
You can convince him.
convince me. They had a bit of I can't see without them.
Yeah, that's why you need to get it done.
Well, that's the problem. You
Peggy said I'm a great lip syncer. Thank Peggy.
can't see without the glasses.
Okay,
And then
well,
you become so used to them.
That's why you need the operation
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I
to work and live in Australia permanently.
that's excellent. All right, congratulations. See, that's what happens, right? You've overcome an
Pilot
obstacle.
R.
What was that?
Someone's written pilot R. I think they mean pirate. Yeah.
All right, so let me put the
I was told
glasses
I
back
could
on.
not
That I
train
see.
chiropractors as I'm not a chiro. I questioned myself, then rose up and built my own training business.
Yeah, well done, Bernie. And
Bernie.
that's a great example of being told that you can't achieve something. I got told when I left my previous career to join the personal development industry, which we're now in, that was crazy. And why would I do that? Because it's ridiculous. And why would you go into a business in personal development? And that was almost 12 years ago now.
Okay.
So
We've got lots of comments.
so there was plenty of stoppers that could have influenced my decision, but I didn't allow it to. So I just did it myself.
So Bruce says you need to do it. He did it over 5 years ago.
Oh, the glasses thing.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, totally.
All right.
Gabby says, I was told I would never fall pregnant 3 kids later. That's
stopper.
a good one.
You didn't let
Stop.
anyone be your stopper.
Nothing. Edith said she wants to get hers done too. Absolutely. I should get mine done for long
A nun
distance.
from school told me that I'd be the best suited for domestic work and being a mother. And when she told my parents that, in the moment, I decided to prove her wrong. I now have a degree in science.
Where did it go?
We lost it.
I'm trying to press see more.
I have a degree in science and don't. Let me have a go.
Wait, let's click.
And have a degree in science. Where was I up to?
Yeah,
No, I can't see it.
It's not letting us click
right.
the see more. Sorry.
Okay, that's right. We can't finish that one, but I get what you're saying. That's great. Ellie says, yes, Lee, it was supposed to be pirate. Fat fingers, lol. The pirate is.
I knew what you said. Vizzy says hi.
Hey. Any comments over there on Insta? For anyone following us over there on Insta? Have you got something that you want to share with us? Something where you've overcome a stopper situation, you've realised it, corrected, but initially you let it hold you back.
So Ross says, being told that you're inadequate and not enough, and why are you
not
doing
good enough.
this?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's a great way to overcome the stopper, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the only real stopper in our life is who? It's you. It's ourselves.
Yep.
We are the biggest.
It's not you, it's us.
No, it's not you. It's not you.
It's not you.
And it's not you either. It's
you.
Me.
That's just confusing.
It's each and every one of us. So realise that you are the gatekeeper of your own life. That's the first step. Is you've got to realise that you're the gatekeeper. So the buck stops with you. You can either allow positive information in or negative information in, and then you can allow how that affects you. Darren's got something to share. Darren says, lol, got started in POL 2 years ago and was talked out of it by friends and family, and I went back to a job. After the past Christmas, I've had a major shift, removed the voices of those stoppers and got going again, full steam ahead. The stoppers won't pay my bills, so it's up to me to create success in my life. Well done, Darren. That's cool. A great story. And the sooner you create the success, the greater that story becomes. Now, I've got one over here on Insta, which I'm going to read. Leanne says, when I was very young, a man basically told me to be careful of all men. And since then, always expected the worst of men. I now am less judgmental and stopped putting men in a box. They are not all bad guys. I thought you were saying they're all hot guys. That was what I was reading, Leanne.
Jeff's got one too. When I left my banking career and moved to selling life insurance, my parents were horrified and my father kept looking for a salaried job for me. And I stopped when I told him I paid more income tax than his 40-year income.
Wow, there you go.
Oh, they're all flying in.
It's often the stoppers that give us the drive to succeed, says Peggy.
Absolutely.
And of course, as we said, we can be the gatekeeper of our own thoughts, our own emotions. It allows you the space and the awareness to be a cause in your life when you're actually choosing. What comes in.
Yep.
You're going to let stuff in, or you're going to reject
stuff
it.
in, not let some other stuff in.
What else is there? You've got to assert your own control, Lee. Mm-hmm. If you want to create success and not be held back, not be your own stopper, you've got to assert your own control.
Yes, absolutely.
And how do you do that?
By being aware of what's going on and what's happening and what you're letting in and what you're not letting in.
Yep. And then, of course, taking action, right? So your awareness is changing. When you have an awareness around people stopping you or saying, oh, no, you can't do that or you can't do this, then, of course, you're developing an awareness. Then you can start to develop the awareness around when you're stopping yourself. So if you start giving yourself excuses about, not going and doing something or not getting up to go and do something, you're your own stopper. And it could just be getting out of bed. Look, I scheduled to go for a walk this morning and I could have stayed in bed, but I didn't. I'd stayed in bed longer than what I'd originally agreed to for myself. And you weren't feeling well. You've had the sniffles and been under the weather. So I gave you a leave pass.
Yeah, thanks. I wasn't getting up.
And then I said, okay, it's time's gone by. I've got to go. I can either lay here and not go or I'm going to go. No, I'm going to go. And what did I do? I went in, I woke up my 12-year-old son and I dragged him out of bed and said, come.
Did you? I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, absolutely. I said, come, mate, we're going for a walk. He goes, what? I said, come on, we're going for a walk. He goes, really? I said, yep, you and me. Let's do it. And we're out the door 5 minutes later. So we went for a half-hour walk. I got one. Are we there yet? Or are we nearly home yet? And that was about it. So
I usually do that.
yeah. Oh, there you go. It was just like taking you.
It was.
All right. So what else is there? You develop your power to create what you want. And you develop your power through making the right choices and the right decisions. So I was in my power by getting out of bed, going for a walk this morning, and committing to my exercise regime every day. So I'm actively doing stuff 6 days a week, and feeling good about it. And it's working. Mentally, it's great, and physically, it's good. So really sort of working on that commitment. And I'm into week 3 of that commitment for myself. Is it week 3 or week 4? No, I think it's week 3. And it's all about, what do you do to create a habit? You continue to do something.
21 days.
21 days, 30 days, and it becomes a habit. So, for me, it's about create the habit. And but look, when it rains, I can't guarantee I'm going to get out of bed and go for that walk.
You don't like the rain.
No, don't think I'll go. Look, I can do something else. I don't walk every day, so I alternate with yoga and walking and stretching and walking and yoga again. And so, on the days if it does rain and I can't walk, guess what? Yoga's my friend. All right, so you've got the power to be your own. This is important, but you still have the power to be your own
Worst stopper. Excuses, son.
Excuses. So
You tell him.
keep in mind that you still have the power to be your own worst stopper. You've just got to allow that flick of that switch and that decision, and it can not make you feel good. If I didn't go for a walk this morning, I knew I wouldn't feel good. So I decided.
I felt good not going for a walk.
You did. So anyway, so that's you choose. You get to choose the influence that people have, the influence that you have, how it plays out, and whether you commit to what you're doing. So be committed. Don't be your own stopper. And it can be little things.
Yeah.
Like choosing to meditate of a morning. Lee, what day are we on with meditation? 16, 17?
18.
18 maybe?
18.
So 18 days straight every morning, 10 minutes of guided meditation, goes for about 13 minutes. And I bought Lee an acupuncture, well, the girls bought Lee an acupressure mat for Mother's Day. So that yesterday morning I said...
Because Mick says if it rains, take your car.
Yesterday morning I said to Lee, right, we're doing the meditation. You going to use your new mat, honey? And she's looked at me and went, okay, that's a good idea. So she gets the acupressure mat out,
It's like
lies
laying
on it,
needles.
lays on it. I said, oh no, you can't have your clothing on. You got to have it bare-backed. And I said, look, the meditation is really good because it shifts your focus and shifts your mindset and gives you something to focus on. So anyway, really proud of you because you lied there for 15 minutes on the acupressure mat with the meditation going, and then you got up and it was like you had this...
Holy back.
You had this amazing red rash all over your back and down to your backside.
It was great.
I've got to get out of bed at 5:45 to get my Pilates class. It's hard. It's been 8 weeks of not going. Oh my goodness, Peggy. Yes, you are your own worst stopper.
So Peggy, I used to go to CrossFit 5 mornings a week, and the class started at 5 a.m. And I used to do that 5 mornings a week, and I did that for 6 months straight. So no excuses, Peggy.
Well, you don't do
Get
it now.
your ass out of bed. I know, but I did it for 6 months straight. 5 a.m. every morning.
Gabby says a good dose of self-ass kicking is required from time to time. Absolutely. And no other comments over there on Insta. So if you haven't used an acupressure, is that what they call it? Acupressure mat?
I don't know.
Great experience.
Let's just say it's not pleasurable to start with.
It's really good for your body, and
It's like drinking apple cider vinegar. It's good for you, but
well, that's another thing in my routine. See, I'm doing the apple cider vinegar, lemon, and warm water of a morning to help my metabolism.
I was actually thinking today.
I've got some good stuff going on. I want to think about what do you got going on.
I was thinking we should do our lemonade thing for 10 days again.
Oh.
What does everyone else think?
Oh no, don't put that out there yet.
What does everyone else
I'm just getting into my routine.
Yeah, but then you can add that to it.
You can't add it to it.
Excuses.
No, I just want to know what you've got to get into that routine with me. But I know you've had a couple of things going on. So anyway,
So
that's all
lemonade
good.
diet. We're going to do lemonade diet then.
Yeah, we'll set a date.
Yes.
We'll set a date.
After our special weekend.
It's called the Master Cleanser, and we'll do a minimum of 10 days. And
we'll do 10 days.
We'll choose a date when we start it, and we'll let you know. And you could be involved. You could do it with us. So
yeah, Peggy said, let's all do it.
Yeah, if you're not aware of it and you haven't done it, then come and join us. Look it up. The Master Cleanser. It's on Spotify. You can download the Spotify audio and tells you all about it.
It won't be over this weekend. Let me just put it that way.
No.
We'll figure out a date and we'll let you know.
So 10 days. So we've got an exciting weekend planned. As you know, restrictions have moved back a little bit. So what did Lee and I do? We planned a getaway right here on the Gold Coast.
Yay,
so
a
just to get away
staycation.
from the house.
A staycation.
And get out. And we've booked Friday night dinner at a restaurant with 10 other people, or with 8 other people.
Actually, at 19, anyone knows what 19 is, it's at the top of the casino.
Yep.
And it's got amazing views. So it's going to be like having this
the city
very
that sleeps.
romantic little rendezvous.
And then Sunday night, we booked an Italian restaurant for dinner. And again, we're going to be one of 10 people in the restaurant. So pretty excited about that.
So you just got to be organised with these things. You just got to book
Just got to get online
advance.
and book. So we've just done it. We're like, one restaurant we wanted to book, it was booked out.
Not
2
surprised.
sessions. A lot of the restaurants have done the smart thing, and they've opened a morning session and a later morning, a first session and a second evening session, and one like a seating at 6:30 and one at 8:30, and we couldn't get in to one of our restaurants. So anyway, we're looking forward to that. We've got an exciting getaway weekend right here in our own backyard, a staycation, and a couple of dinners out just to make up for all the lost time that we've had.
We'll make up for it.
All right.
And then we'll need the lemonade cleanse after
Any
that.
other comments? Someone does, yes, please. Shani said, let's do it. She wants to do the lemonade diet. Agatha's going to be in on it. All right. We're going to have to take a list of names and comments and keep you held to it. So it's been a while since we did it. When did we do it? October.
It was Christmas.
October 2018. We did it.
Not near Christmas, but we were Christmas shopping, I remember.
October 2018.
Yeah.
We did it because it was my son's birthday. And we were on the lemonade diet. So it was the end of October, start of November. In 2018, we did it last. And I think I lost about 6 kilos on that in 10 days. All right. So we'll see. We'll find a date and a time. And for all of those that have joined us and watching, go out and check it out. We want you to have a look. So know for yourself. Learn what it is.
Tell them what it's called again.
It's called the Lemonade Diet or Lemonade Cleanse. And it's by the Master Cleanser. The Master Cleanser.
Oh my God, Peggy said we've been booking restaurants every night.
Every night.
You're awesome, Peggy. I love it.
That's good. Then you don't have to cook.
I missed the start of the stream. What's the lemonade diet?
Georgia says, wow, 6 kilos. Yeah, it was 6 kilos. And you do a salt
Nick's
flush.
up for the cleanse. Yay, Nick.
Nick's going to do it good. So who said that? I missed the start. Well, the start was actually not about the lemonade cleanse. That's sort of something we've added to the end. But thank you for joining us,
You'll have
Lee.
to watch the recording.
We've been talking about the biggest stopper of them all. And Lee threw out there that maybe we need to do the lemonade cleanse. It's called the Lemonade Diet or the Master Cleanser. You can look it up on Spotify and
We've got lots of
also online. And we'll pick a date. We'll find a date that's going to work for us, and then we'll start it. And basically, you drink water with freshly squeezed lemon and cayenne pepper and maple syrup in it, and that's all you have for 10 days. So no food,
oh, and don't forget
no alcohol,
the salt flush.
And the salt flush every morning. You drink how much? A litre? Half a litre?
A litre.
A litre of
It's
warm, salty water, and then
tasty.
stick by a toilet. All right, so great to be here. Great to have this discussion on the biggest stopper of them all, which is you, each of you, everyone. And if you missed the start, then come back and catch the recording. It'll be live on Instagram, recorded for the next 24 hours. Live on Facebook, so you can find it on Facebook on Lee's Loving Life Now Facebook page. And, of course, all of our episodes are being uploaded to IGTV. So Instagram TV, you'll find all of our past episodes on there and also on YouTube. So make sure you go and follow us on YouTube and IGTV.
I'm laughing.
Simon and Leanne.
Natasha said the salt flush is not a stopper.
No, it's definitely not a stopper. So, sorry, I'm just going to go back to the promotion of YouTube and IGTV, Simon and Leanne channels uploading all of our episodes. So go and check it out.
Nick said, is it pure maple syrup? Yes.
Yes.
And the less maple syrup you put in,
The better.
the more weight you'll lose.
Yep. So the more the
don't put
maple
too
syrup.
much.
Maple syrup is used to give you energy. So you can read up about it first of all, and it gives you the energy. And there's actually a recipe as to how much you can mix, and you
So
can
we
reduce
ended up
the maple
halving
syrup.
the maple syrup by the end. At the start, it was all really delicious. Then we're thinking, probably better to take some of it out.
Yep. And whilst we can't travel anywhere, we may as well do it, hey? Thanks, Simone. Sounds like fun. No worries. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us. Thanks for joining us on Insta, and thanks to all our Facebook friends and followers. Great for you to be here. Lee, next week. We're not going to be doing the same time next week because I've got to go to Brisbane with my son. So we'll probably do Monday night, maybe.
Maybe not.
Yep.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll have to.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Or maybe we could do... I could still do the other episode and we could come in from 2 different locations on Tuesday night. We'll let you know. We'll work that out. I can do that. We'll work it out.
Okay.
We can do that.
All right.
All right.
Good.
So bye for now. Thanks.
Bye.
Have a great evening.
Bye.
You stop that one, I'll stop this one.